It's a field composed by different figures. It's not only based on the prop maker role, but also on the results obtained. Often, props do not concern science fiction only. Usually they can be normal objects, such as a suitcase or table from the 50s. In 2005, a friend asked me to create an accessory for a theatrical performance. Then I discovered also the comic book conventions. Among the most used materials for modeling, there are silicone, epoxy and polyurethane resins, which are only a few examples of a huge variety. Actually, in this job, anyone can experiment different materials in order to identify the most appropriate to realize a specific project. Sometimes it's enough to look around to find the necessary. I like wood or plastic materials and everything I can sculpt. I also enjoy working with machineries and particularly with laser cutting. During my studies, I learned to create vector files to work on plexiglass, plastic material and glass. This allows me to realize accurate and precise pieces to include in props. The starting point of the process is always represented by the client's brief and by the reference material, such as technical drawings with measures, 2D images, and the early guidelines about materials and technologies. With these, we can create a first approach where we can start working. For the next step, there are two paths you can choose. The manual sculpture, by which you physically sculpt a piece, technique used especially for makeup parts or mock-up on the face, and in which I'm not practical too, or using a software that allows you to obtain the 2D constructing surface of a 3D model. The 2D parts are printed on a cardboard and assembled to recreate the object. Then it is treated with synthetic resins like the fiberglass. The external surface of the object is refined with plaster, shaped and polished to define every single detail and part that contribute to characterize the helmet. The final result is a unitary matrix, perfectly sculpted but unitary. Creating the matrix is the first important step of the process, because it's necessary to realize the model, which in this case is made with silicone rubber, printed by the matrix. The silicone parts of the model are rigidly fixed to external resin case, made of two parts bolted together, in order to keep them in the right position. The following step depends by the features of the final product. For example, if it's a helmet, it should be designed to be easily wearable, which means that it would include removable parts, such as the faceplate. So, the actor could wear it or drink something. The last part of the process is the coating,